Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to Exotic Wine Travel. I'm your host, Matthew Horkier, coming to you from the Villa Famiglia in Istria, Croatia. That's why you saw that little introduction. We're doing a couple videos during our stay during these odd times here in Croatia. I just took a break from my workstation to give an unpolished real video to see how you were doing during these interesting times. As lockdown has started to ease up a little bit, we've been able to talk a lot of distributors on the phone from Italy, Spain, Portugal. Here in Croatia, I've been able to visit producers, and it's really interesting. Different people are taking the situations a little bit differently. I've had some producers, distributors being very positive, and then some being very real, or maybe even real or not as positive. I visited one of our good friends here in Croatia, Ivica Matošević of Matošević Winery. Yesterday, we tasted through some older vintages. He was delighted to have some guests, but he was really honest, talking about how the sales are going to be significantly slower in 2020 compared to past years. So it was really heartwarming for him to open up, tell 100% the truth, be real, and yet be happy to share some of the wines with us. It's another reason that reminds us of why wine is important during these times, because it keeps people together. It gives you quality time with people. So I want to know how you are during this whole situation during these last few months. How you're dealing with everything. Are you learning anything new and learning any new skills? For us, it's been an interesting transition for sure. For one thing, we do bootstrap, and we don't have a home. We travel full time. When the lockdown started, since I'm from Michigan and Shireen is actually from Singapore, we saw no point in going back to either of those areas, because then we'd be stuck there. We didn't know if we could create any more content. I figured we might as well stay in Europe. We have been collecting lots of samples, tasting through. We have lots of articles, videos come up, and including staying in this magnificent villa. We bootstrap, so we're staying in a lot of small apartments a lot of times, or we're on press trips, getting some accommodation taken care of. While this villa is not a sponsor of this video, we worked out a little board if I would feature them, then give us a nice place to stay during this lockdown. Been fantastic to get some fresh air, been able to clear my mind a little bit. We're getting ready to launch a Patreon account so we can continue to create fantastic content for you. We don't take sponsored posts, advertorials, wine reviews. I want to make sure things are honest, reliable, so that's why we're starting our Patreon account. Stay tuned for that. So let me know in the comments how you're dealing with things during these times. We've, of course, I think all of us question what we're doing. What this time reminds me of is, maybe wine's not very important to a lot of people, but in some ways it's important. It's really important to a lot of people. A lot of small producers live off of this. I come from a farming family. I know what it means to be at the mercy of nature, and now everything going on around the world. But more importantly, since everyone has more time together, people are tasting more wines together, drinking more wines, and I think a bottle of wine keeps you at the table longer with those you love, be it friends, family, or loved ones. So good luck. I hope things are going strong. Stay tuned to our YouTube channel, Exotic Wine Travel, for more content, and I will see you at the next episode.